Hi guys, it's Sophie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm doing a sit down, very chilled, casual video. It is a assumptions about me. I went over to my Instagram and asked my followers to ask any assumptions they have about me, and I'm going to sit and answer them. So I have all the assumptions on my phone here. Well, this is my dad's phone, but you get the point. We're just going to jump straight in. The first one is, you're shy. No. Actually, yes and no. In public, I can be very shy. Like, I don't like being the centre of attention in public. However, when I'm with my friends or my family, I'm very outspoken, bubbly, confident. So yes and no to that one. Want to move, or it just says want to move out young. So you want to move out young? No. When I was younger, I was always like, oh my gosh, I want to have a house by 23. And now I'm like 19, I'm like, geez, that is not happening. I'd much rather just live my 20s and explore the world and not worry about getting a house until maybe late 20s, or when I find a person, when I found my significant partner. Definitely, I love living at home. I've got my mum, my dad, my brother here, so I'm not in any rush to move out. I'd much rather travel and make memories and that sort of stuff first. The next one is, you have travelled a lot. To some people might be a lot, but to me it's not a lot at all. I've been to Disneyland Paris, if you want to count that. I've been to Lanzarote, Tenerife, Menorca, Dublin, Crete. I think that's it. And obviously other places in England. But abroad, that's only where I've been. So I don't think I've travelled a lot. But obviously some people I know haven't been abroad once. So maybe to them that's a lot. The next one is, you're self-critical. I'd say I am. I can snap out of it pretty quickly though. So I'll be critical on myself for a hot minute. And then I'll be like, no, you're good, move on. And I'll move on from it. I won't ponder on it and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'll just snap out of it. I think that's a really good trait I have, I think it's a good trait. But yeah, so I can just snap out of it. And it's all good, I'll move on. You prefer drugstore over high-end makeup? If you asked me a year ago, it'd been drugstore 100% all the way. However, recently, I've been loving high-end products. I've been expanding my collection kit with NARS, MAC, Laura Mercier. I think it's Laura Mercier, I don't know. And other high-end brand bits here and there. I am starting to fall in love with high-end stuff. I'm not there yet. I do love my drugstore, like my Maybelline, my Rimmel. But slowly but surely, I am making my way to the high-end spectrum of makeup. I'm actually proud of that because it means I can afford to buy it because I'm working hard. I'm really grateful that I'm able to work as much as I am and stuff like that. So yeah, a people pleaser. Yes. I do like to please everyone. If I'm not good in someone's eyes, I want to know why. Is that what a people pleaser is? I think it is. With my work, I'm a lot like it as well. If they need someone to cover a shift, I won't say no. I find it really hard to say no, which I think can be a really bad trait, especially with friends. Not so much now, but a couple of years ago, if someone asked me, do you want to go out, I don't know where, or do you want to come around, I would never say no just because I feel so guilty. I don't know why, but yeah, so definitely am a people pleaser. I just don't like saying no. You get along with everyone pretty much. I never had anyone that I really had an argument with or disliked. See, when I was year 8, I had a few. Last recent years, no, there's no one I hate, no one I have enemies with. I think I'm quite good at conversation as well. So if I am meeting someone new, I'm quite good at starting conversation. So I'd say unless you have done something to offend me or we've had an argument or something, I do genuinely get along with everyone. You're in a relationship and the other one was you're taken. No, we're keeping it that way as well. Moving on. You love fashion. Would love to see more fashion pics. That's a tricky one because I do love fashion. On other people, I really like it, and I like seeing outfits and stuff like that. I really admire quirky things. However, on myself, I haven't found my style yet, which is so annoying, but I feel like this summer, hopefully, fingers crossed, I might find my style. I've been pushing the boat out a little bit, but other than that, my style is pretty basic. I'm just a normal girl. It's nothing exciting or extravagant. I just don't have a very aesthetic background either, do you know what I mean? Some people have that white curtain, I just do not have that, and I don't have the effort for that either. I do love fashion, the effort on myself is very low. You prefer doing other people's makeup more than your own? I used to love doing it on my own, And then when I went to college, I loved doing it on everyone else. I went through a stage where I didn't do it on myself because I just loved doing it on everyone else. Now, since obviously last year with lockdown, I've had to do it on myself so much more and get my content up again. Do I prefer doing it on other people? To some extent, yes, because I find it very satisfying seeing someone else's transformation and working on other people's faces. I do makeup on my face day in, day out. Not day in, day out, but you get the gist. So I know my face inside and out, and it's really, really quick, easy. I don't have to really try, or I have to try, but it's just not the same as doing it on someone else. So I love the feeling of knowing someone else feels beautiful because of what I did. You was good in school. Short answer to this, yes I was. Bit of a teacher's pet, but it got me far. I was friends with all the teachers, so if I ever was talking too much or anything like that, I didn't get into trouble basically. So always be friends with your teachers for the first 4 months of school and you'll go far, trust me. Makeup is just a hobby for you and not your dream job. This is false. Makeup started off as a hobby, I think, but then I thought, oh, I can make a career out of this. And it is my dream job. I want to work in the TV, film and fashion industry of makeup and hair. So yeah, you spend a lot of money. I'm a pretty good saver, I think. However, if I have a slip up, I have a slip up. With me, I could save and save and save, and then I spend one thing that's like £20, and then I spend another £20, then I spend £60, then I spend 100, and it goes a bit downhill and I'll spiral out of control for a couple of weeks, and then I'll be fine. All them packages will be delivered. I'll be like, okay, my heart's content now, and then I'll start saving again. So why is my money, I don't spend it on McDonald's or fast food. It's stuff that I actually use or to build my kit or something like that. You're tall. Nope. I'm quite the opposite. I'm small. I think I'm under average as well. I am 5'3", maybe 5'2". I think 5'3" though. You're a perfectionist. Yes, I am. I like to be the best at everything I do. I try to be the best at everything I do, which obviously doesn't always work out because you can't be good at everything. Well, I've actually learned that the hard way a bit this year. So I started makeup a few years ago now, 4 years ago, on myself, and up until now, I think I got pretty good at it. In that sense, I was like, okay, I've got this. However, when I started my hair course at college, after doing makeup for 2 years, I realised, oh, I'm not as good as I thought I would be. It's a lot harder because you're basically starting from the bottom, I guess, of not knowing much. So I was quite hard on myself for the first couple of months of my hair course at college because I wasn't the best and I thought I was a lot better than I should have been. It is a really bad trait to have, I think, because obviously you can't be the best at everything. I know that, but in the back of my mind I was like, why am I not the best? Just had a lip gloss break, P. Louise Hologloss. You're a really bubbly and positive person. Yes, I am a really positive and bubbly person. I think I'm really outgoing. I love life. I see the good in every day. I don't really know where I get it from because I can tell you my mum is lacking a little bit on the positivity side, but love her. I think I'm just a really happy, bubbly person. Obviously I have down days, obviously I have no motivation, but they're very rare for me. Obviously some people get them every week, every day. But for me, it's once in a blue moon that I'll feel like not doing anything. Sometimes it takes me a bit longer to wake up in the morning to get going, but once I'm going, that's it. I think me being bubbly is just how I'd want people to act to me. I would never want someone to be cold or rude to me. Obviously some people, that's just their persona, but I'd want someone to act like how I'm acting to them, to me. Does that make sense? That was a bit confusing, I know. You're a fun party gal. No. I think when I'm at a party I'm so much fun, but I don't go out to parties a lot. Only special occasion. I'm quite mature in that sense. I'd much rather be at home with my family. I don't have any interest of going to clubs or anything like that. But if there is a house party or my friends are having a gathering or we go out for dinner or something, I'm all for it. Let's go, have some fun, have some drinks, make some memories kind of thing. But it's not a regular occurrence for me. You have a big girl group of friends, like ride or die group. Yes, I definitely do. It's very small though. It's not a big girl group. I have separate groups, which is quite interesting. I don't have one big group, I just have separate little friend group kind of things. When I was at school, I had a big ride or die group. It's so strange, I'm actually friends with more people that I weren't as close with in school now. Even though every day at school I was with the other group of friends, I don't speak to any of them now. Which is completely fine, like life happens like that. The people I have in my life now are gonna be my friends for life. I can hand on heart like say that. I feel like you just got to surround yourself with them types of people that just bring out the best in you. So yeah. You're a city girl rather than country. I'd say yes, I do love the countryside, but I feel like the hustle and bustle of the city and everything like that, like the energy it kind of brings, I do love. Like I'd much rather spend more time in the city than the countryside. I feel like I'd get quite bored in the countryside, like the quiet and the peace. I'm a very loud person, so I like that hustle and bustle and the energy that the city brings. I kind of live on the outskirts of the city. I'm literally just a train away to London. You are really bubbly and have confidence that I need in my life. As I said, I am really bubbly. Confident, I think I am. I think that no one else is going to have confidence in you like you have confidence in yourself. You're not always going to be able to rely on people to give you confidence. The only person that you've got is yourself, basically. I watched Lizzo's Glastonbury performance from 2019. Oh my god, that was so long ago. And she will tell you how to have confidence in yourself, trust me. Watch that all the time. You don't care what people think about you. I think I do care what people think about me, but then at the same time I don't. If someone thought I was rude or something like that, I'd care, because I know I'm not that sort of person. But if someone says anything about my makeup, my hair, my style, anything like that, I don't care. I'm like, okay, thank you very much. They've got nothing better to do in their life, so why should you care what they say about you? This was such a weird one. It says you're not naturally blonde. No, I am naturally blonde. I'll insert a photo, if I have one, right now. Of me when I was younger, I was such a cute child, if I do say so myself. My hair was so blonde. As I've got older, it's definitely got darker. Like now it's this like mousy blonde. The rest of my head is highlights. I have dyed my hair multiple times since I was maybe 17. So my roots are my natural colour at the moment, but the rest of my hair is not. And the last one is you're independent. Yes, I am very independent. I very much like to do stuff on my own. My dad takes the mick, but I'm very much like, if a boy can do it, I can do it. Obviously there's some things that I can't do, but if I needed to do something, I'll figure out how to do it myself, and I try to use as little help as possible. To me, that is a really good trait to have. I try as best as I can to figure it out myself, and usually I do end up getting there. Sometimes I might need a little help here and there, but overall, yeah, I think I'm a very independent person. So that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed and you learned something new about me. I really enjoyed them assumptions. I feel like some of them were really good. If you did like the video, please give it a huge thumbs up. I have so much content planned, so don't forget to subscribe so you keep an eye out for that, and turn the notification bell on so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. That is all from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!